Good morning, friends. I wanted to take a moment at the beginning of this week of Thanksgiving and before the beginning of Advent in a moment of quiet and calm in the sanctuary to stream a Thanksgiving prayer, a Thanksgiving message. Even while here at the church, things are getting busier by the moment. We are even now hosting a brunch for the Brown Play School here in Memorial Hall. The donation shed in the parking lot is being picked up by the company that manages that. People are making donations for the Christmas bazaar to the stage in Memorial Hall, and a huge donation, a huge delivery of food for the Good Neighbors Food Pantry is also being delivered right now, while dozens of volunteers are downstairs running around preparing for that distribution of food, that life-giving mission of this church and the local community to be of service to a world in need. And so while there is much running around here at the church and perhaps where you are as well, a moment of calm as we begin this week with a word of poetry and a word of prayer. I wanted to offer a poem called A Psalm by the American Trappist monk Thomas Merton. Merton writes, "When psalms surprise me with their music, and antiphons turn to rum, the spirit sings, and the bottom drops out of my soul. And from the center of my cellar, love, louder than thunder, opens a heaven of naked air. New eyes awaken. I send love's name into the world with wings, and songs grow up around me like a jungle. Choirs of all creatures sing the tunes your spirit played in Eden. Zebras and antelopes and birds of paradise shine on the face of the abyss, and I am drunk with the great wilderness of the sixth day in Genesis. But sound is never half so fair as when that music turns to air and the universe dies of excellence. Sun, moon, and stars fall away from their heavenly towers. Joy walks no longer down the blue world's shore. Though fires loiter, lights still fly on the air of the gulf. All fear another wind, another thunder. Then one more voice snuffs all their flares in one gust. And I go forth with no more wine and no more stars and no more buds and no more Eden and no more animals and no more sea, while God sings by himself in acres of night and walls fall down that guarded paradise." This poem begins in ecstasy and ends in a quiet emptiness. Joy no longer walks down the world's blue shore. And yet at the end, God is still singing in the night in Eden, somewhere out of earshot, but singing nonetheless. So this is my Thanksgiving prayer for us, that regardless the range of emotions or experiences that we have in the days ahead, that we make time to hear God singing, the Creator who is singing still, that we make time for Jesus, our friend at the table, and our friend not at the table, and Spirit holding everything together with the strength of a single breath. May you be safe in this season. May you be held in love in this season. And may you be known by God in this season. For this we are grateful. Happy Thanksgiving, and amen.